Good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Mikal Bridges is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. Now Young. Drummond, the screen on Irving. Young, the pass to Drummond.
Boy, excellent possession from this team that time. When you set up Drummond down low, I mean, you're going to get trips to the line.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for your Sixers, Andre Drummond.
Shoot two.
Shots.
He's off on the first.
He is a monster on the glass, but Andre Drummond doesn't just have size. He's also developed really good timing and instincts that help elevate his game.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Charlotte. Irving looking it over. Bridges, left side. Goes up on the baseline. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Irving, the pass to Claxton, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Free throw good. Claxton. And so he's able to get one of two. Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film studies. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
Pulls up at the elbow. Randle can't hit.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Irving, screen on Green. Bridges against Green. Bridges passes to Irving. Clock at 6. Shoots over Young, and he can't bank that one in. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. DeRozan, a screen on Claxton. Randle inside. He's guarded by Claxton. Randle, good.
Randle's got tremendous confidence in his game, and he's pretty good at creating with his ball handling having improved.
Irving, the pass to Bridges. Drops in the layup for 2.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And Young has got the ball here for the 76ers. They trail by 1. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Yeah, a shot that Randle has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Young against Irving. Takes it inside. Hart from long range sinks the tray. Hart's got 5 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Young, the pass to DeRozan. Here's Drummond. Claxton with a rebound.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
And his team's run through the finish line of the season, Graham. There must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Good from Bridges.
One of the NBA's Iron Men, Mikal Bridges has remained remarkably healthy and efficient for most of his career so far.
He's off on the second. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight. And he said, we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Claxton. Claxton, a screen on Young. Here's Irving. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
DeRozan a screen. Here's Drummond. Now DeRozan. Philadelphia moving it around. There's Young with the 3, and that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Irving, screen on Green. Outside Irving. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here's Green. 17 points for him. Last game against Detroit. Here's Young. Plenty of space. And the jam by Drummond.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
Bridges passes to Irving. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Randall finds Young. DeRozan up top. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Some solid defense from Drummond. Philadelphia leading by 4. Green, the pass to Young. All right, Graham, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Shooting 2.
Free throw is good. Young.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
Bol, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Castle's checked in. And both free throws good for Young. And here's Charlotte now. 6-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The 2K leaderboard highlights the top scorers since the All-Star break. Number 5 is Kyrie Irving.
You have to appreciate scorers who turn it on down the stretch. He's given them points in crucial games.
Now Young with a steal. And there's the lob. Randall, good. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Outside Irving. Can they get it? That shot is off. The Sixers lead by 8. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Kessel. Here's Bridges. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Bridges has got his second basket of the game.
Mikal Bridges lethal in the catch and shoot. You've got to run him off those kinds of looks.
Green against Castle. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Young against Bridges. Shoots. And it's Irving missing.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Bold. Pass to DeRozan. To the paint. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by DeRozan. And now a 10-point 76ers lead. The Hornets have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Pass to Markkanen. Castle a screen on Randall. And here is Irving. Launches it. DeRozan with the rebound.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the 76ers making a change here. Matherin's checked in. Charlotte also making some changes. Malawach is checked in for Claxton. And it's Merrill in for Kyrie Irving. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Pass to Young. Over Castle. Young can't hit. Hornets trail by 8. Here's Castle. 20 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York. And there's the screen to the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
a developing part of Bridges' game. Great job facilitating in the pick and roll there.
Young, the pass to Green. Young with a screen on Bridges. Top of the key, and that one's good. Green. And the 76ers lead by 8.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Let me hear you make noise.
For Philadelphia. Tate's checked in for Green, and Smart subbed in for Trae Young. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Tyson's checked in. Hornets trail by 8. Merrill outside. Castle a screen on Matherin. Pass to Markkanen for 3, and the three-pointer goes.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Outside Bull. Inside. Outside Tate. Oh, from deep. Hornets with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Merrill outside to the middle. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
And he makes the first.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
Markkanen hits them both.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Smart outside. Philadelphia moving it around. Bull, a screen on Markkanen. Right wing. Puts it up from 15. And it's Merrill who clears it away.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Pass to Tyson. Six to shoot. Here's Malawach. Bull covering. Oh, it's blocked by Bull.
How are you even supposed to shoot over Bull? Insane win.
Blocked. Castle against Smart.
And they finished top 5 of the association in blocks per game. Their rapid intensity on this end really shining through and helping to intimidate opponents.
And about their three-point shooting, it's the consistency that strikes me. They're not ranked number 2 in the league because they're streaky. free throw drops for Castle.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
And he makes both free throws. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Smart outside. Pass to Matherin. And it's blocked. Merrill outside. Down low. Here's Malawat. And he dunks it down.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Outside Matherin. They snap the cold streak. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Malawat has got 4 rebounds in the game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Hornets. They lead by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign for ball movement and sharing that ball.
We've got Jayshawn Tate. Andre Drummond is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Benedict Matherin, and it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Charlotte.
Their chemistry.
Take a break.
That's
Take a
what
break.
really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And what I also like is that they're being aggressive with the opposition, forcing them to foul them and then coming through at the stripe.
No good on the free throw. And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success, Clark?
Tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible, too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponent. DeRozan has that old-school game, a throwback wing. He's not just a three-point chucker, and that makes him a different kind of matchup.
Claxton a screen on Young. Irving for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now. Tate passes to Matherin. Drummond a screen on Castle. That's good from Drummond on the assist by Matherin. Drummond's got 5 points.
The more Matherin creates for others, the more dangerous he becomes.
Hart passes to Claxton. Now here's Irving. Stolen by Young. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. DeRozan finds Young. Oh, Young. So tough at his size.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Irving against Young. Left side Hart. To the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
And the first one at the line is good. And the 76ers making a change here. Green is checked in. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Both shots good from the stripe. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. DeRozan, a screen on Irving. Young against Irving. Young, the pass to Green. To the middle. Stuffed home by DeRozan on the jam.
At 6'6", DeRozan can fly with the best of them.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving for 3. Gets it to go. 3 makes 9 attempts.
Boy, his flair for the spectacular has you holding your breath every time Kyrie has the ball.
DeRozan, a screen on Bridges. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Moving with your best back. Let's dance.
While we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Julius Randle.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking him to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Claxton, a screen on Young. Irving, the pass to Claxton. It's stolen by Drummond. Inside. Oh, wow! Oh,
Watch out below.
big finish.
Well, I tell you what, DeRozan really packs a punch now. He's an explosive athlete with really good strength. I mean, he's got great size for a backcourt dominant scorer.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Claxton, a screen on Young. Pass to Claxton. Over Drummond. Claxton can't get it to go.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Young on the attack. Inside, it's Trae Young.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. Drills the baseline jumper. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
Bridges against Matherin. Nice D from Bridges. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy. And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
Green against Castle to the paint. Here's Young. And it's blocked by Irving. Castle right side. Outside Irving. And here's Claxton, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Young with it, coming off a 22-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And his court vision was sensational as well. He was making all the right decisions.
Tell you what, that was a power play by Drummond there. He's made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Pass to Claxton. Now Bridges. 17 points for him last game against New York. Irving, that's good.
Shutout from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
DeRozan, a screen on Irving. Young from long range. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
Steps back. Castle with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively. Irving, no good. The Sixers trailing. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Well, that's a signature move from DeRozan, guys. Gets up ahead of steam, then finishes strong. Boy, I like that aggressiveness.
Here's Castle. Pass to Claxton. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Irving for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Irving's got 15 points.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
Green, the pass to Young. Bridges against Matherin. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Following this game, they host the Magic, and that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Out to Bridges. Pass to Tyson. Beyond the arc. That shot off. And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Now here's Young. Give him 20. Offline with a 3. Castle outside. Here's Tyson. Off target with the 3.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Young from long range. That one won't go. That's his 8th miss out of 15 shots. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Here's Tyson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And right here, an intimidating group. The leaders in blocked shots over the past month. Nick Claxton on top.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
That free throw, no good.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Bol, he's checked in for Drummond. Julius Randle comes in for DeRozan. And it's Marcus Smart in for Young. Charlotte also making some changes. Malawach is checked in for Claxton. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Bridges. And it's Merrill in for Irving. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Back to Bol. Smart looking around. Bol, a screen on Castle. And Smart nails the triple.
Oh, the range of Marcus Smart. Able to strike from beyond the arc.
Charlotte trailing. Merrill outside. They set the screen. Puts up a three. Drains the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
There's the screen by Bol. Smart for 3. The shot no good. The Hornets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Here's Castle. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Randle, pass to Smart. Green with a screen on Castle. It's Smart on the wing. He's guarded by Castle. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Tate's checked in for Matherin. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Josh Hart's checked in for Tyson. Charlotte has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Merrill. Back to Castle. Screen by Hart. Charlotte again missing. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
4th and second chance points. And they're a solid rebounding team. It's not something they stress necessarily, but they have the talent and size to get their fair share of boards.
And their ability to rack up second chance points has made the difference in a number of games. I love their activity on the offensive glass. Markkanen outside. Oh, it's blocked by Bol. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Castle. He's averaging about 15 points per game. He's been a solid contributor. Fires the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Bol finds Green. Back to Bol. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 5th assist in this one.
Not much you can do about that. I mean, Bol just overwhelming the defense with his size in tight.
Castle a screen on Green. There's the triple. The shot by Merrill, no good. Philadelphia shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Up top, Tate. He's guarded by Castle. Lift off for Green.
And Green went to the penthouse level for that connection.
A minute 6 left in the first half of this one. Castle against Smart. Down low. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Here's Randle. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Markkanen. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Here's Malawach. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Pass to Castle. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Bull. And the three off target. Fires from way outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Hornets. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm alongside Kenny Atkinson. And, Coach, how do you think your team has handled the flow of this game so far?
Well, I think we held the fort. You know, you knew they were going to come. You know they were going to hit us with a haymaker. Proud of the way our guys responded. You know, we missed some easy shots, some open shots. Got to do a better job in transition, then handle their physicality going to the board.
You'll be better in the second half. I know it. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through two quarters.
They're really going to war for those second chance points, running guys to the offensive glass. It's a tight game. That could be the difference maker.
As long as it doesn't hurt their transition defense.
Fellas, what do you say we take a look now at the power rankings?
Taking a look here now at the 76ers, headed down the final month of the season. At this point, they are who they are, a middle-of-the-pack club.
Yeah, decidedly average. Maybe they'll turn the corner late. Who knows? We've seen it happen. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The Sixers trailing. And so in the game for the Hornets, we've got Lauri Markkanen, Kyrie Irving out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Hart in at the three. High post Green. He's against Bridges. 4 on the clock. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Irving, the pass to Hart. Now Claxton. Pass to Irving. Hart with it. Randall's in his pocket. Irving for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Young. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
He is tenacious. Love to watch him battle on the defensive glass.
Pass to Markkanen. Outside Hart. Irving for 3. And Claxton throws it down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Mikal Bridges cleared for takeoff.
76ers trail by 6. Outside, Green. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Young. Back to Green. Lets it go from deep. Philadelphia with another miss.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
Pass to Young. And here is Green. Three-pointer. Hart pulls it in.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Green against Irving. Markkanen, the pass to Claxton. Outside Hart. Jacks up with 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Outside, Green. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. To stop the drought. Exploding to the rim. DeRozan, my goodness.
Tell you what, I don't know of anybody more aggressive at attacking the basket than DeRozan. A lot of his points come off the drive.
Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Green, the pass to Young. From deep. The rebound by Bridges.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Irving finds Markkanen. Three-pointer, no good. 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Green. Back to DeRozan. Now here's Young. Shoots over Hart. Young misses. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Hornets. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Here's Irving. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now. Boy, Julius Randle putting some spice on that jam.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? The Hornets shooting at 45% of the game so far. Markkanen outside. Outside Hart. This one for 3. Randle pulls down the board. The 76ers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Green, the pass to DeRozan. Here's Young. It's stolen by Irving. Markkanen against Randle. Markkanen, the pass to Irving. Markkanen looking it over. Markkanen with a screen on DeRozan. Bridges finds Markkanen. And stolen by Green. DeRozan outside. Back to Randle. For the tie. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And you know, you look at guys like Randle who don't have that eye-popping athleticism or length. The pump fake is a great equalizer.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
The free throw drops for Randle.
You know, what makes Julius Randle special is his versatility. I mean, he can play big and move fast out there, and he can guard and outplay a number of positions as well.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Bol, he's checked in for Drummond. Tate comes in for DeRozan. And Mathurin subbed in for Green. Charlotte also making some changes. Malawach is checked in for Claxton. Tyson comes in for Markkanen. And Castle subbed in for Irving. That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Charlotte now. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack. And they've landed in the top 10 for team scoring. They're making smart decisions on that end and presenting a challenge for most defenses.
And about their three-point shooting, it's the consistency that strikes me. They're not ranked number 2 in the league because they're streaky. Tate against Hart. And he makes it on the layup. Hart's got 7.
You really see Hart's athleticism inside. I mean, he can bounce, he can twist and turn, really good body control. Whatever it takes to score, he usually can make it happen.
Pass to Tyson. Here's Malawach. Give him 8. Castle outside. That one goes in. And it's a 4-point Charlotte lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Charlotte?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of skill.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
Back to Castle. Bridges against Matherin. Screen by Hart. 6 on the shot clock. And Hart throws it down.
Yeah, I love the activity in the pick and roll from Bridges, delivering a dime right on the money.
Young, the pass to Tatum. Outside Bull. Young looking over the floor. Over Castle. Young can't hit. Hornets leading by 3.
Yeah, a long and lanky guard at 6'7". Matherin can be a problem defender in this league.
Pass to Randall. Philadelphia moving it around. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Randall's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, Randall was lined up and ready to go. The moment the ball hit his fingers, he got it into his shot motion.
There's a screen. Pass to Malawach. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Philadelphia. And a change for the Hornets. Merrill, he's checked in for Tyson. And that one misses. 76ers trail by 3. And here's Bull. He's got 5. Pass to Tate. Bol, a screen on Castle. And here's Tate outside. Knocks down the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The Hornets shooting about 40% so far in the third. Back to Castle. And here's Bridges. Launches a three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bol, pass to Smart for the lead. And they call an illegal screen here. Let's take a look at the seeding for the Eastern Conference, with only 4 games of the regular season remaining. You look at Charlotte, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently. And, of course, the Philadelphia 76ers sitting just 1 spot below them.
You know, for the Hornets, they're so focused on holding their ground now in the last month of the season. And, of course, missing the play-in tourney means extra time to rest. They know how crucial that is for the playoffs.
For 3, Randall. And it's Merrill who clears it away. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Bol. For the finish. And finished off by Bol.
Nice hustle from Bol in transition. The big fella getting those feet up and down and able to finish in transition.
Pass to Bridges. To the middle. Here's Malowicz. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Malowicz has got 12.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Bol, the pass to Smart. Over Castle. Rebounded by Malowicz. Malowicz has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Hart. Rebound by Philadelphia. 1:29 left in the third quarter here. Smart outside. Randall on the screen. And Smart gets the 3. He's got 6.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Shots good by Hart.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
The 3. Bol, no good. Charlotte trailing. Castle with it. Guarded now by Smart. Hart can't hit. Now here's Bol. Tight defense on him. Rebounded by Malowicz. Malowicz has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Castle. Hart with a screen on Matherin. Back to Hart. And stolen by Bol. And they're on the break. And it's Randall with the jam.
In transition, Randall extremely mobile for a power forward.
Castle outside. Over Smart. Castle misses.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Philadelphia on top, up by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Hornets trail by 3. Benedict Matherin is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Smart in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And Markkanen with the stuff.
You know, when Markkanen is in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Smart with the ball. Outside Young. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
Yeah, forcing the issue inside. That's a solid finish from Young.
Outside Irving. Inside. Matherin brings the double team. Matherin with a steal. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Claxton. Now here's Markkanen. Here's Merrill. Second chance effort. And it's laid up and in by Irving.
Staying aggressive, that helps Kyrie in every aspect of his offensive game.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Young. Young takes the hit and scores it anyway.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Markkanen from long range. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
3 points.
Irving's got his 5th assist in this one. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Young. Oh, nifty float game from Young.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Claxton passes to Merrill. Outside Irving to take the lead. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Registering 3 threes in the first half, he hasn't hit one since.
Pass to DeRozan. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
You can't be overly aggressive with DeRozan. I mean, the second he senses and feels that you are, he'll take advantage of it.
2 shots.
And he drops it first.
It's pretty clear that DeMar DeRozan is an outstanding athlete. He can outrun you, he might outwork you, and he's able to be everywhere on the floor, and he does it with kind of a unique grace and finesse.
Green's checked in for Smart. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Hornets trail by 3. Merrill passes to Irving. Now Claxton. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Counted from distance.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And it's Green with the ball for the 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Out to the wing. Young, the pass to Matherin. Shot clock at 6. Green for three. The Sixers again can't hit. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Markkanen to take the lead. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game. 76ers trail by 3. Out left to the wing. Now Young. And here's Matherin. Covered by Merrill. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Second team foul. At the line for one.
You know, when you think about Matherin, his scoring ability really jumps out at you. You got to be excited about his future.
Young against Irving. Kessel outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
The 76ers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Green, the pass to Matherin. Here's Young. Over Irving. The Hornets pull it in. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Irving. Markkanen with a screen on Young. Back to Markkanen. Oh, look at the fin with the finish. Lauri Markkanen.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
DeRozan passes to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Here's Irving. And another basket for Charlotte.
I think Kyrie is really frustrating for the defense because he makes it look so easy and his shot is so natural.
DeRozan, a screen on Irving. And a deep 3 from Young. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Irving. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First team foul. At the line for the Hornets, Kyrie Irving taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Irving.
Tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Randall, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Hart's checked in for Charlotte. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 76ers trail by 4. Green, the pass to Young. Green, a screen. Young can't hit. Charlotte has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Irving, no good. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Young. Green with a screen on Kessel. Back to Green. Just 5 on the clock. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge. It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Outside Young. DeRozan for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Irving's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Markkanen. Takes a three. Castle misses. The 76ers have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Young from long range. Wow! Young from deep three-point territory.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
An open look for Irving. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Irving's got 8 points here in the quarter. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
The putback. Claxton with a rebound. The Hornets with a lead. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Here's Randall. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond. That gives him a double-double.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
Pass to Markkanen. Now Irving. Markkanen with a screen on Young. Irving for three. Randall pulls down the board. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Mikal Bridges checked in for Castle.
Charlotte substitution. Number 25, Mikal Bridges.
Green in the post. He's against Bridges. Irving up top. Pass to Bridges. Outside Hart from behind the arc. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Irving against Young. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Here's Hart. Irving outside. Using the glass to lay it in.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Here's Green. DeRozan fires. No problem from 14.
Turning up the temperature on his intensity that time. DeRozan getting it done in the big-time moments.
Now Young with a steal. Now Green. He launches. Rebounded by Markkanen. Irving outside. Shot from 12. Oh, he dropped in a sweet J.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
DeRozan down low. He's covered by Hart. And that basket is good.
Big basket from DeMar DeRozan, an experienced NBA shot maker. He's been in these situations a lot, and he's come through more times than not.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Hart with a screen on Green. He's off from three. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his third foul so far.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Irving against Young. Bridges! Can't get the three.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
DeRozan against Hart. To tie it up. Oh, look at DeMar, the wily vet.
This is what scratches the itch for DeRozan. Moments like this, he lives for. Takes great pride in being the guy to knock down the critical shots.
At the line for Philadelphia, DeMar DeRozan. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Well, the Hornets shooting 58% from the floor. Terrific here in the fourth.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Hart against DeRozan. From 6 feet. Hart with a rebound. Now Irving. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Young. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. DeRozan against Hart. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Charlotte. Kyrie Irving. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Green! Can't hit it.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
DeRozan fires. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
So watch us laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent, you gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flagrant foul, your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless, say it now. You slacking in goaltending, my actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage, I'm back on the road winning.